Alright, what is up, y'all? I'm back today with more Elden Ring Incantation only. Appreciate all the likes, Artorias. Thank you, thank you. So today, we're going to be fighting a lot of different things. We'll say that. First, we're going to start with Ancestor Spirit. So let's go do that. Much love, Artorias. So we're going to do this real quick. Next thing we'll probably do is Estelle. I'll buff up when I get in here. Save time that way. Make him run to me. Oh my gosh, that damage. Well, he's definitely gonna heal after this. See if I can snipe him. And he's getting sniped. Aw, that would have been nice. There we go. That goes down. Pretty easily. Run to Estelle real quick. Definitely should have started this timer, but oh well. It'll be a little bit off. I don't think Estelle should be too difficult, but I guess we will see. Alright. Down into here. Artorias, you are way too much love. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But let's get to Artorias. Appreciate y'all, everyone tuning in general. Let's see what we got here. Just see this damage real quick. Oh, that was actually close. Okay, not great. Ooh. Okay, all good. Let him teleport away. Wonder if any of these rotten breaths would be good. But we're probably just gonna go with Lightning Spear for now. Here we can go catch flame, honestly. Just, as long as he doesn't do that move, we're good. Not grabbing me. It's good, but the range advantage is just better. I will say that. There we go. Keeping good separation for this fight. Right when I say that, we'll get hit, but down goes Estelle. Not too bad at all. Grab this, even though I probably won't be back here. Probably still use more damage. So we can go to Fortisax now, so let's go do that. And then probably go to Fire Giant from there. Just run through all of the rest of base game. Fighting Placidusax, Moog, and then go into Loretta and Melania eventually. Alright. Still think we can buff up. So let's do that. So what's gonna be good here? I wonder. Maybe this will be good. That's definitely good. We'll say that. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. I think if we can rod him, this will make the fight a lot easier. Which we did. Let's heal up. Still think we can get this off. Especially while being in the air. Oh my gosh, that was a play right there. Let's finish him off with one of these. There we go. Down he goes. Was not too bad at all. 90k as well. We'd love to see that. We'll go grab this. Alright, let's go Faith. And then we'll probably go HP. We do want to use some of those remembrances. So, let's go do that. Let's go back to round table hold. See which ones we actually need. I'm not really sure why I'm here. Oh well. Let's see, so we can't use any of that or that, but we can use either of these. So I will take this one. Which means the other two we can use to level up. So let's do that. And then we will head to Fire Giant from there. But I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream so far. We've got a lot more to go. Let's do that. So, yeah, we're already at Fire Giant. So we're in a good spot. We're just gonna have to run through all the rest of base game from here. And hit those extra side bosses on the way. Let's see how this first try goes on Fire Giant. Definitely want to use lightning here, I think. I think that seems like the play, that or Black Flame. Probably gonna start with lightning, see how it goes. It is really good. We'll say that. Definitely could have gotten on my horse, but oh well. Snipe him real quick. Oh, he sniped me. Alright, I think rot could be beneficial for sure. So let's try to do that. Which I don't think we got it there. So we'll have to do another one. Which this is going to send him into phase 2. Hopefully we got it, but I don't think we did. So we're going to have to follow it up right here. Should have waited a second, but oh well. I'm so confused how we can't rot him. Because now I kind of have to commit to it at this point. Wow. We might have to retry just because we don't have enough flasks. That's crazy. Alright, well, that was not a smart idea. So, we gotta die. I definitely thought you could rot Fire Giant. I guess this is, just doesn't work as well as I originally thought it would. Wow, up to 10K likes on the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. On TikTok, yep, appreciate that. Alright, so back to just using lightning, maybe Black Flame. Because once we tried going for those rots, it does some damage, but not enough to warrant it if we're not getting a actual proc. Alright, back on our horse. Okay, that hurts a little bit. This would too, but we're good. Alright, there's phase 2. This will do extra damage, I know that. So I'll take those while I can. Alright, this is a little scary, so I'm gonna full heal. Alright, we got plenty of FP this time. That's not an issue. See if we can get him down before. There we go. Down goes Fire Giant. Not too bad. That was doable. Very doable. We just had to change what we were using. So, I know Godskin Duo is next, so I'm gonna get some more vigor just in case. It's been 2 years since I tried to beat the last boss in Shadow of the Erdtree. Yeah, I beat it a couple days ago. It was not easy. I will I will be honest. We got it done. Took a little longer than I'd like to say, but it was it was dealt with. Basically, we're just gonna try to run through the rest of the game. And yeah, once we do that, go to the extra side bosses there are. Not too much else. Yeah, those are... Once that's all you gotta do, that is tough. Especially the first time you do it for that boss. We'll get there eventually. Not this stream, but the end of next. We will be there. Don't even need this right here, so why grab it? Shouldn't be too long before we fight the next thing, but we've probably got like 10 bosses left that I actually want to fight, rather. So, we do need this, so I'm hyped to get that. Not really gonna use it before Godskin Duo, so I'll at least get to that Grace first. Slowly but surely getting there. Right around this corner, and then we're there. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's see how this goes. It's not bad damage, but not great either. Okay. Not like that. Let's get out of there. At least just a 1v1. Alright, gotta get out of here for a second. Knew that was gonna happen. See if this works well. No. That was unfortunate. We were in that animation for too long. That was tough. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think we can get it this time. I think I will start with this, but just gotta be at a good spot to do it. Okay, don't think it's worth it. The more I'm seeing. They really do not like me using that. This is where it gets a little scary. Yeah, even being on top of there, I still go down. I'm just gonna play it simple. Not play around with all that other stuff I was doing. So I should be able to just play right here. It's normally the strategy that I can do. We just wait. He never gets... He's never very happy about that. Oh, I might be dead here. Wow. Okay. That was scary. Just gotta take him down here. Alright, in a fine spot. He is somehow completely glitched. I don't understand. Alright, same spot. Now we wait. Of course, you'll do your quick move. Alright, one more. And there we go. Not too bad. I'll take that. Took a couple more tries than I'd like, but whatever. No way, I thought I could hit that jump. Oh well. Oh well. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Alright, I won't try it again. Oh well. I'll try it once just to see. If not, we'll go the normal way, the boring way. I guess you could call it that. Next boss shouldn't take too long to get to. We probably go back to round table hold and get all that certain stuff we need. Get that, and then we'll go here. Get this other thing we need. Alright, 10K. Let's get that. It's actually gonna be kinda close. Didn't realize. Alright, now we can use that. Which I'll put it on, but I don't think I'll use it just yet. Alright, right back to where we were. Let's run through the rest of this place, get to the next boss. I don't know the little skip here that I'm supposed to do, or could do rather, to make it less chaotic. It's a little bit too complicated for, you know, not having practiced it before to just try. Yeah, I appreciate you, Artorias. You've been blowing this thing up. Much love. Just get away from that thing. Want nothing to do with it. So yeah, we'll go fight Malakath first, then we'll run back for Placidusax. Alright, Artorias, best of luck. Go, go beat, go beat Artorias. Go beat Artorias as Artorias. Get back to me. Alright, it's basically Malakath time. Take out this first. And then we will go into the boss arena. Oh, that does like no damage. Wow, that's actually crazy. That does like nothing. This is even better. This is probably the move, even though it'll take some time. Ooh, this is gonna be scary. I was gonna say, we're gonna get one tapped. Alright, so what's my best way to take that out? I'm trying to think. Probably still is Black Flame. Unless opening with one of these dragon things would be better. I guess we'll see. Not like that though. works. So at least you'll just have that constant ticking damage now. I think just because the speed of this is probably better to continue using it. Just couldn't roll in time there. Alright, here we go. Change some hits together. Finally. Alright, let's see how this goes. I honestly think the first phase will be worse than the second. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Let's heal up. Oh my gosh, I just fell off. No way. That was bad. That was bad. Oh well. We go again. That was crazy. I just needed to be farther up. I didn't even think I was that close to the edge at all. Did not have the awareness. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, there's the second phase. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't die off that. Wow, I'm so surprised we are alive. Like, what is going on? I'm just getting tossed around right now. Alright, we're good. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. It's a little sloppy, but got it done. I'll take that. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna go back to the round table hold, go grab this certain thing. Then we'll go back to the other boss we passed. And I think we might actually use this. Let's see, I think it's 2, right? Yeah. So we'll have to get rid of something else, which I'm not going to use that at this point. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you, thank you. Um, so way over here. Alright, I still don't think, um, this thing I picked up, it's really good against bigger bosses, yet this is like the only boss you don't do it for that is bigger, so. That being said, probably just use... We might try to rot him, but I guess we'll see. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. Alright, this is not one of my favorite bosses, but see how it goes. I'm gonna wait for the next one and then go. It's not really worth it. At least not right now. Gotta wait for this other one too. It'd be very helpful to, I mean, I'm not getting out of this nuke, so I should have done an attack. It's like literally a nuke. I definitely thought I could rot him by now. Wow. That was a little unexpected. Won't lie. Yeah, it's just not really doing its job, I'll be honest. I don't know how much it really takes, but it takes way too much. Yeah, that was a scuffed attempt anyways. Wasted too many casts on that thing. Just didn't come through. Bad thing is, we gotta do this run back every time we die. So, it makes not dying that much more valuable. Which means I'm doing it this try. We're gonna switch to something different. Maybe this new incantation I got will be good. We will see. Hopefully it's a good enough opening for it. So you gotta be able to get in a good spot as well. I mean, it is actually really good. We'll say that. Wow, that thing chunks. That was not worth it. But we're gonna get one more hit off here. Heal up. Get another hit off. Okay, yeah, this thing is really good. I did not realize until now. And I'm happy I went and got that. Okay, well. Still doing great damage. And it doesn't use that much FP. That hurts a lot. I don't know if this has the range. Does not. I thought we can get another one off. Let's use this because we've got plenty left. Don't have to worry about that. Ooh. Definitely not in a good spot for this. Yeah, that is a little terrifying. Okay. All good. Kind of forgot he had that follow-up. No way. Dang. We're getting comboed right now. Right at the end there. Let's get back there for the third time. Third time's a charm. Just once he starts teleporting, we probably use something different. That's what it seemed like. Unless we have a bigger opening. Alright, let's do this. Once again. I didn't know there was one more. That is unfortunate. Okay. It's really hard. I think I have full heal for this because I'm not really getting out of it. Yeah, well, at least did some damage there. Let's use one of these. Oh, wow, that one taps me? Okay. I did not expect that, because I was full HP. Jeez. That's crazy. That is crazy. Not really sure how that's possible, but I guess it is. So, probably take that off, just so we don't take as much damage, and then hopefully that'll help out. Oh, that was okay. I was gonna say that might not have been the right spot, but play this game too much. Alright, come on. This is the try right here. I got faith. I have faith. Oh, no way that double hits me right there. That is crazy. Oh, that was very unfortunate. I will say that. I'm gonna save this for later. For now, go back to here. Because that's taken too long. So let's go fight some other things. Get a little bit more leveled up. Make that fight easier. Alright, the good thing about this is all three of these bosses are basically right next to each other. So there's not much running going on. Alright, this guy we just gotta stay right next to, and then it'll be fine. Okay. It's gonna be a little tougher than I thought. Oh, I can't use any more. That's unfortunate. Alright, there we go. That person's pretty easy. Normally, at least. Well, you're gonna see me do it, so... You're gonna see me get rid of that god. You will see. It's a weird looking one, but it is. Alright, this time I'll spawn to him close, but I'll at least be able to get one of these off, maybe even two. Okay, it doesn't do nearly as much to this guy. So, I'll switch back to Lightning Spear, which does good damage. Should probably use Catch Flame here, that's what it seems like. Oh, he's doing this early. Okay. Perfect. Alright, get out of there. That was good damage, but that's gonna hurt a lot. Alright, well, we got a good move. Oh, I kinda thought I was out of range, I'll be honest. That is no good. Oh my gosh. We're just getting tossed around. There we go. There we go. First try. Alright, now we've got the final boss of the game. But do we want to do that? Is that the thing we want to do? while we do that, we need to... Let's go do Loretta. Maybe I'll save Melania for next stream. But we'll definitely do Loretta, and then only other bosses is Moog and that final boss I was just at. So we'll go do all of those. Maybe I'll save that other dragon boss I was fighting for next stream, because I do not like that boss. It's got a bunch of weird moves, in my opinion. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, we do good damage. Yeah, that hurts bad. That hurts. Dang. Okay, we can go back pretty quickly. That's basically the only scary move that she has. It just came out a little earlier than I thought it would. We're just gonna maintain our distance this time. Not allow her to do these close range moves. Alright, now she's getting a little stronger. That's a scary move. Alright, there we go. Not too bad once you keep your distance. Pretty simple. Alright, we'll go take out this boss, and then we will go back to one other one. I'll probably call it after that. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in so far. This fight right here is gonna be pretty difficult, I would say. Let's switch this back. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Get him down right here. Alright, well, at least we got all that off. I do still think catch flame at the beginning is probably the best. Still some good damage. Black flame is good. Noted. Alright, we can use our horse here to get out of this stuff. And some good damage off. Just couldn't get out of that. Alright, this is where it gets a little hectic, we'll say. Yep, this is definitely a little bit hectic. Alright, it's the triple ring. 1, 2, 3. That hurt. Gonna heal up just to be safe. Great dodges. And this should end it right here. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, so technically that's the end of the game. If I wanted to roll the credits, I could. There's obviously some other cool optional things that I'd like to do, as well as access the DLC, which is through an optional boss. So, with that being said, probably do something like that. We can use both these remembrances because we don't need anything from them. So, I think I'll just use that one for now. And let's see, where should we go now? Let's go to this place. This will probably be the last person I fight. And then we'll save Melania and the rest of DLC for next stream. Or, I guess the entirety of DLC, rather. So I wonder what's going to be good against this. I guess we will see. Alright, that is kind of good. So let's see if we can keep doing that. Alright, well we still didn't get a Scarlet Rot, so... Now we did. Forgot you had that. No, I'm actually... Oh my gosh, I'm alive. How am I alive? Alright, heal through this. That is gonna hurt. Same with that. Now it's chaos. No, I've got that tick damage, so I don't have to be super aggressive. But I've got to get some more damage just to ensure it's enough. So yeah, the tick damage already stopped. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Somehow got out of there. Alright, last flask. So now we gotta really clutch up. That is the opposite of clutching up. Alright, there we go. Perfect. GG's. Not too bad at all. Alright, see, we'll probably level this up. Not to that number. I will tell you that. We're going one above that number, exactly for that reason. And let's do that. Yo, what's up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm gonna use these. Get an extra level. Let's do that. Alright, so technically all the base game is done, except for a couple bosses. I'm gonna save one Melania for next stream. And everything else really isn't super notable at this point. So I think that's probably where I'll call it. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. I will be live tomorrow. Probably, if I had to guess, probably around 4 or 5 p.m. Doing the rest of DLC. But if not 4 or 5, then sometime later in the day. I appreciate the gift. Appreciate the gift, Eddie. The donut. Thank you, thank you. Much love. But yeah, I think that's a good spot to call stream. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I was saying with next stream, we'll go do all of DLC and finish off this incantation only run. But yeah, it's been a good base game so far. Definitely run through all the DLC, make that viewing experience a little more enjoyable in terms of just constantly being at bosses. But yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You have a good night as well. And yeah, not too much else to go for this run. So I will talk to y'all sometime soon. Peace.